Yeah, people, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in to another video here on the coach's desk. As you can see, I'm excited, people. Excited because our two men in the 200 meters showed up today. Yeah, man, the man, they show up, people. Yes, they indeed showed up. And I tell you, it was an exciting performance from our men in this 200 meters that lit the stadium, people. Listen, it was pandemonium. It was excitement. You understand? And we have to talk about it. Listen, normally would I make a video, people. But because of how excited I am, I have to do a video. Live. This cannot just be spoken about in a video. You see me I say? I have to come live to interact with my people then. You understand? So me I tell the people as Shem Alte, Charles I go hot, big up yourself, Trap Diamond. You don't know it, going on, girl. Yo, listen. Demario Sales, my boy Oblique, ready big things for him this year, coach. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, we have been saying this for so long. It's like we were like a scratch record, but we tell these men that they have to do 200 meters if they want. Years we know the game, people. Seeing? And we know, say, once you run 100 meters, you have to run 200 meters too. And the man, them realize that. Them here we cry. We beat the kettle jump until they realize that, listen, this is what we have to do. Them coach here with, and them have to put in the work. Only no see you run with Oblique Seville, people. Oblique Seville was exciting. He was exhilarating, people. Listen, you know the most interesting about that race from Oblique Seville to me, Oblique Seville was moving away. It was like he wasn't fading. He was running to that line like his life depended on it. You understand? Big up yourself, Sharon. Yeah, man, I hope them fix that something, you know. We don't want them something our champs, you know, because, listen, I think the time that the people run kind of hide a little, what I call it, the little timing, call back and your recall and false start. That is something them have to look into. But I was excited about the performance of our athletes in the 200 meters, the quarter milers, the shorter sprinters. It was exciting. You understand? It's their first one for the season in us in Clay. So obviously, as they progress, you will be seeing that some of these guys is making their first outdoor appearance. You understand? So yeah, you will see them thing them, and I think Oblique has it in him. Yeah, based off this performance, I think it's there. You know, him on fire when him run go left Roshan. Yes, hey, that was it too, you know. That was it too, you know. Big up yourself, Jeff. That was it too, you know. Who said that? Demari. Listen, hey, Oblique Seville put on a piece of performance there, see people. It was right now. I can't seem to explain it right now. Yeah, you see me I say, but it was an exciting performance. You can't take anything away from these men because them drop it, people. Them drop it. You get what me I say? Them drop it. The first one, the first race was not too exciting, 21.63, but it was a PB for Sigri from the Dynamics Track Club. You understand? Mohamed Minal Shamin, 22.10. That was also a PB for him. So that wasn't really the talk of the town, but we're just going through all of these 200 meters so people can have an understanding of what we're talking about. Bouaji and Krumi. Hey, that run was epic from Bouaji as well, you know. I tell you, people, boys, you run, Yeah, man. 20.74. That's a new personal best for him, So the racers, sprinters, them come out with fire. You get what I say? The racers, sprinters, them come out with fire, people. Yo, the man run left, Rowan Watson. 21.14. That's a personal best for Rowan as well. Yeah. Personal best. Jaheim Dissoucy, GC Foster, 21.3. Kalani Cook, GC Foster, 21.58. Personal best. You understand? So these people come out, man. Listen, I love how Boaji looks smooth. Boaji could have run faster than that, Boaji could have run faster than that, but I think him basically ease up. Yeah, man, I think him ease up. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but him ease up and just cruise to the line because he had so much control of the race. Seeing? When you talk about that and the wind reading for Oblique Seville was positive 1.9, So he ran 20.17 personal. Yo. People. Hey, track can feel nice again. You see all of the people them. We listen to we when we talk. Thank you very much. Thumbs up for no. Only can now do 200. Only have to do it 200 this season. 200 is a must. You get what I say? Only have to do the 200 if you don't want to improve. If you don't want to kick when no one lies foot, only have to do the 200. I'm glad so do it 200 and run them so fast today. The man step well left Rashawn Clark, Oblique Seville started to open the gap between himself and Rashawn Clark. Rashawn Clark was faster. Hey, Rashawn Clark leader 4x1, people. 4x1. A pen relays. The man have a pen relays ring. The man is an anchor leg runner. You get what I say? So I don't know, joke sprinter that Oblique Seville start separate himself from him. You know Seville in a good shape. You know Seville ready, people. Hey, right now, on the share the live back, everybody saw I go on. Yo, may I tell you, this was exciting. This was magnificent. And listen, 20.17 is a season opener, No joke. This is a season opener. You get what I say? And I like say, a man come and a man just him fourth race I season this and him just a reach a PB. No. Season opener. You see me I say? Season opener. Rashawn Clark, a new personal best for Rashawn Clark to 20.69. Big run. Listen, the youth are going to run fast in the 4 hurdles. The youth are going to run fast in the 4 hurdles. I hear when I say, Chuck Diamond said, I was impressed with Seville, Clark, Demish, Big Boy, James, Tia, Taekwondo Tracy, my dark horse hurdler, 11-6, she's back. Yo, me I tell you, man. Massive run. Hudson look good at 10-1-2, yeah? 19-7 for Seville, end of the season. Coach, any predictions I have? Remember, you're always on point and it's too early, bro. No, man, I'm not giving a prediction yet, man. I hold it, the man. I first race this man, them run for his season in a star. Yo, what I go on with? Yo, me I tell you the brethren. P fast running. Brethren, what I go on? Oblique Seville from Noga Ratabar. Where said this I got inspire you them next week, Tuesday? Yeah, but Johnny no show up for the final, That probably coming instruction from Frano. But may I tell you, Shamar Horatio is a Guyanese 20.83 run a PB as well. Makish Compton, Vincentian, 21.68 season best for him. Jordan James, 21.87 season best. Nikai Jaman never show up. You see me I say? But may I tell you people, massive run from the youth. You understand? Akeem Blake, 20.45. Yeah, Johnny fast start not the final. Yeah, that's true. Remember that. Just remember. Yo, Akeem Blake look good too, you know? The man look smooth, you know? All right, Brain Jane, big up yourself. So if a student loan forgiven, my youth, just drop some $50 now, no money now for your job, not no $5. Always step up from a $2 still. Yo, people, this meet is a very good look at what the athletes are doing right now. I like it. Seeing Akeem Blake, me I tell you, say, man looks smooth down the track. You see them high knees there? You see them high knees there, people? Yo, what a joke thing, you know? Wendell Miller, Bahamas, MVP, 20.61. That is a PB for him, too, you know. The 20.45 for Akeem is a PB, too, you know, people. Paul Henry of New Era Track Club, season best, 20.96. Seeing? Season best from Curran Griffith, Barbados, from Racers, 20.01. You get what I say? So the youth them are going good. Hey, when you can't talk, say no lie still ahead. You know, this is a good look for us going into this season. When you can't stay there going talk about no I still ahead. See Zarnell Hughes there. Zarnell Hughes is a 200 man and a 20.4 him run compared to 20.17. Rushing big boy McDonald 20.5. Rushing would have killed them, you know. I close about 120 meters from the finish line. Zarnell Hughes passed him, you know. You see me I say? At that going, you know, people. Yo, no things are a joke thing, man. Demish Gate 20.65 a season best for him. And listen, you see that 20.59 there, that is not Rasheen McDonald's fastest time. That is not even his PB. What you say, Rasheen for your third leg? Zarnell not pushing. Yo, that me can't take you, you know. Always come and fight out the people in performance, you know. How much I hit the like button? How many of you hit the like button since you come here? 200 and odd people on and at 26 likes. Right now, I'm not paying a man no act all random. Hey, Demish Gay, 20.65. Antonio Watson, 20.84. Warm to Watson. Is everything okay with Watson? Is the weight of being a world champion up on his shoulder? Is he still in the honeymoon period? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Because when you're in a honeymoon period, a sweet period that, you know, come out. Brian Level from Optimum, 20.92. Michael Campbell, MVP, 21.69. Yeah, man, of course, you know you can't compare that to Usain Bolt in a. Hey, Brain Drain, where you going at Brain Drain, man? In Brain Drain. In Brain Drain, where you going at Brain Drain? Brain Drain, big up yourself. Glendon TV, big up yourself, you know. Big up yourself for that super chat, you know. But boy, I talk about Brain Drain get a whole of money and Brain Drain just gone back to $2. Brain Drain, what kind of reverse thing that you go at Brain Drain? Come on, Brain Drain, man. I hear the money, yeah, the tycoon, you know, man. I hear the oil machine, you know. Oil mogul, you know. You see me I say? 19.19. Yo, that you can't compare that, brother. The people then say you go low when you go there, so brother. You can't come talk about that. It's a Calabar winning champs. Man, drop an next $2, man. Say, yo, coach, what you going with? One if I come with it in 99 cents now. People, me I tell you now. And you know what was also impressive to the people? You see, Tia Clayton. Tia Clayton run a race there, you know. You know, see, Tia Clayton find the third gear upon Sasha Lee Forbes. And when you find the third gear, you know, compression that, you know, move in the fourth gear again, you know. Sasha Lee Forbes has no answer. Tia looks dangerous. Tia looks dangerous. Tia looks dangerous. Now, disapprove the people them point now, you know, that Tia is really the better athlete. Well, it's kind of early days yet to talk about that and to say Ray and follow what the people them say, but it a move to the line there. You see me I say? But me I tell them, man, Tia ran a PB people 11.12 second. And she PB twice at the meet. And that is very good. Remember, Tia said she cut off her fast food, you know, and I deal with the thing the right way, you know. I watch out for this, you know. Our sister never go on so good in the 200 meters still, about me. I tell you, listen, Tia are going good. Sasha Lee cruised around. It look like she never finished. What you mean? Of course, I know some powerful opinion. Oh, yeah, I say. A whole powers we have, man. Now, me think K-John Golson came out of that race after running a 10.18 in his season opener and come run fast here so again. Me think them say, yo, you know, so we are going to shut it down though. We are going to shut it down. Seeing? And that's one of the reasons why I think he was pulled from the race. You see me I say? Brianna Liston, if you need to go watch the race, you need to go watch the video there, Brain Drainer. You see why Liston pull out. Me now go tell you. Tracy look like him in a good form too. You see me I say? Jet from Dynamics. Jet. Javari Thomas. Him no look bad. Him no look bad at all, you know, Javari Thomas, you know, former Jonathan, St. Diego and Jamaica College athlete. You understand? I want to tell Brain Drain for man. Brain Drain need to go watch the video. They say me do the video upon it, man. Hey, you know, so listen, I tell Brain Drain to go watch the thing and I tell him the answer. Eh? Never want to lose to Tracy. Hey, remember we talk about at the 60 meter something, you know. And we are say the men them alone. The men alone actually took home medals. Is this indicative of the fact that it's a sure comeback for the men? Well, it is what it is right now because it look like them are going with a bag of thing. Then listen to it, man. Then listen to it. Then listen, hey, then listen to it. Them listen to it. And you see that 10-1-2 from Andrew Hudson to there. Watch out for this too. Andrew Hudson, people. 10.12 It's a good look. So when them things say the Jamaican men are going to falter by the wayside now, so the man them say, yo, we not depend that. Me not depend that. It's not going with that thing. You see me I say? But guess what? I rate so the man them a put in the work. And it look like, man, hey, listen. You might see this happen this week, you know, people, and if it's me I'm telling us that I can't tell the brain drain nothing in the people. Me tell the man to go watch the video, man, and only go tell the brain drain. So what I think, you know, people, and what it, well, them now have no more meat because champs are gonna keep, and probably the following week, Carifta, people might still have a trap meet. Then some of the athletes might go to Carifta games. So the thing might come back down to gravy where the coaches are gonna take them back to the drawing board, and based on how them open them season, people are gonna say, yo, coach, you know, say me can't do this, do coach, you know, say, and then them start zooming. That's why competition, I believe, is very important. Competition is very important. Some people look at competition and say, all right, more of a win. But competition is important because these competition will help the athletes and the coach to see where they are. And when that happens, they can also make informed decision what they need to work on. Execution, the first part of the race, the second half of the race, the midsection of the race. These are things that need coaches really figure out through competition. So competition is very important, and that is me. Other people believe otherwise. I make the statement the other day too, you know, because I heard this. Corey Bennett thought that his athletes were beaten up when Idol just came on the scene. So he started to go to meets that the athletes could, you know, run and win. He no move them from the meets completely, you know. But he ensured that he put the athletes at a particular meet where they can compete, they win, and they build their confidence. So it's like all Javari Thomas winner now against them youth there. A little springer going in step, you know. So if you don't want to compete, boy, I mean, I don't know. That might be detrimental to you rather than your competitors. Hudson and Tracy have really access to grind. They both are making statements. That 20.17 by Seville plus 400E is some form. I was thinking it's too soon for Liston to open our outdoor season after just coming off from indoor. Her team must like pull her from this meet as a precaution. She have fever. But what me think too, I mean, if you notice, she did have a run the 200 still in a track universe, and the 200 is a longer event. So that not really would affect her. It not gonna be that explosive, but she did go up against Tamari. So we never know. We know say you have pull up on most of the track club. Them listening to you. Yeah man. Chat Diamond, what did Tracy run? Listed on the 4x4 and split 55. The Golden Girls are definitely going to Paris and maybe Forbes. Because the food get eat, cause it TR run up on her there. Don't forget that Nigel Ellis looks smart in it. Yes, that is true. The Raheem Ford was supposed to run today. I never see it. I never see him show up. Don't know why, but he never show up for that 200. Oblique is stronger and he's listening to his coach now more than ever. Yeah, man, that sound good. The fact say him, if you watch that 400 meters that he opened with people, you can really see that he's stronger. As I said, when athletes sprinters or the shorter sprinters running a long sprint, which is the 400, they tend to tie up in the home stretch. I mean, never see that with Oblique Seville. He was stretching, he was running to the line the same way he did that 200 meters. So may I tell you, the youth get stronger, more power. You understand? So when Seville start to taper out in the latter part of the season, he's gonna be a little bit more lighter, not gonna be so heavy. He's gonna be sprinting fast, obviously. Remember, I'm a fleety foot already, you know. So you can imagine. You get what I say? Yeah, man. So yo, this thing look good for us, people. It's exciting, and I'm excited. Yeah, man. Oblique look really stronger, really stronger, and its stride length is a little bit longer, which indicates that he will cover more distance in a shorter time. You get what I say? So it's gonna be interesting, very interesting. And it's this, people, even though it might not be to the ceiling as yet, but for me, this meet is very encouraging. As a coach, I know the coaches are smiling when they see these performances this evening. They are going to go back to the drawing board, though, get their book and, you know, them calculations start run through again, and they know where and when to push the athletes. You understand? So that is a critical thing. You see, again, competition is very important because competition will help. Competition will help to ensure that the athletes and the coaches see where they are at. You understand? So I am waiting. I am waiting to see what these ladies are going to do. And the men, because trust me, the men them step up. Men them step up. Step up. And the youth they were named Malik James King. The youth they run 45-68, you know, people. Well, I mean, I tell you know. Tell you know. The youth they training, and it look like that them people that come back with blood in them eye, you know. The Titans people, them things that them want push and make the people them know say, yo, me there same way. You see me I say? Me there same way. Titans youth. Malik James King, 45-59, season best. Asane Wilson, who is at Dynamic, 46-66. Jeremy Bembridge, 47-23. Javon Pinnock, 48-05, New Era. Tyrese Hyman, 48-55, 58. So people are putting work. People are putting work. You understand? Opinion. Yeah, I missed the point in the opinion. You notice what I say? You notice what I say? Opinion. I said, as a coach, this looks encouraging for me. Why you talk about celebrate? Eh? Why when we talk about these things, we not talk about celebrate? So who if we celebrate? Hmm? Who? Tell me who if we celebrate? Who if we celebrate? Who if we celebrate opinion? Come on, man. We know I hear opinions still, you know. But we have to be excited and we don't understand the dynamics of this thing. We have to be excited because it's been a while the men are out there. And when we see something encouraging like this, we have to talk about it. You see me, I say? We have to talk about it. It's encouraging stuff. Why would we have to talk about it? We have to. You see me, I say? We have to talk about it, man. A long time, nothing like this not happening, you know. From them Usain Bolt era in the 200 and Virgin. That me I talk about, you know. Plus, exactly, Rachel. Them need the encouragement to boost. Remember, I said a long time where they start preach, you know. A long time where they on this platform I preach about the 200 meters, you know. So we have to take this as encouraging. We're not head over the hills performance, but from where it is coming from, it has to be an encouraging performance, and the people them feel good, the coaches them feel good, and the athletes them feel good. So we have to talk about it, we have to highlight it. That's why we are here. You get what me I say? Big up Brain Drain and that super chat. So Brain Drain say if you celebrate Calabar athletes, Shakiri, and maybe Brenna Liston and Tina Clayton. All right, Brain Drain, big up yourself. Yeah, man, for the men them come out and do this, we have to talk about it, people. Have to. When you know, say when the woman them I do them thing with the right beside them, hug them and dry them sweat and all of these things. You see me I say? So I saw the thing set. When the man them I do them thing and we see encouragement, encouraging, you understand? We have to talk about it. So all like people them don't want to hear we talk about this. I care zero. You see me I say? Me have to chat about them because guess what? A long time, my man them not do them something here. A long time, my man them in a wilderness. And then just see a local space to run out. You see me I say? So all who don't like it, yo, wanna chill here, man. The man them a rise. And we see it as encouraging. Remember, we talk about it. I repeat myself, you know. Because we talk about it from when them did the 60-meter championship, the world indoor. You see me I say? And we say, is this indicative of the fact that these people are stepping it up? You see me I say, yeah, opinion. As me I say, you know, everybody's here to share their opinion, you know. But um sometimes we have to just have a reason, and when we reason, people use it from my perspective and me see from your perspective. You understand? Asafa would have more success if he ran 200. No, Asafa couldn't run the 200 in them. I have some issue. Andre, yours run 20.73. That is good. Andre, yours is back, you know. Good to see him back and do him thing, you know. What go on, T? Big up yourself, you know, T. Oh, T have a call in, you know. You know, say another stream you had to take me up on. She have a call in. T, call in. I'm still me can call you. Another stream you had me up on.
Hi, good night. Good night, everyone.
When I hear our people, put up a thumbs up if you not hear. Talk.
Look, most me vex coach.
Look at more say what?
Look, most me vex
You can't vex with me, man. Me, you can't vex. You know that already.
They say it's low. They say I'm low.
You're low?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Jaja. How am I going to do this now?
Anyway, me just join. No, me miss. We're going with the conversation.
The performances that me talk about, especially Tina, Tia and Oblique. And we have to really talk about where the men are coming from.
Yeah.
It is a very encouraging performance from the men. And this argues well for them going forward. You understand?
I love it. I love the fact that from just heat one, it didn't matter because obviously they seeded the heats, right, based on the personal best going in. So yeah, they seeded them. But it didn't matter which heat you were looking at in the men's 200 meters. Like the athletes just came out and did their thing, and I appreciate it. I appreciate seeing the men, turn up after years of being in the drought and years of being beaten in the public sphere. To be fair, also hearing consistently that, listen, they're living off the back of the women, pretty much over and over and over again. It's pretty good seeing these type of performances, and especially when athletes have it in them to do it. When you look at an Oblique and you've been looking at him for years, and like, if the brother maybe just did start the 200 meters or just do his full execution through the one, not looking around, not doing so many random things when he's racing. From he started this season and he's been running the 4, I noticed the change in him. Mm-hmm. It's a completely different Oblique. It's not the same Oblique. He's not into no games this year, and I love it absolutely.
If you look at, if you can jog your memory and look at when he was finishing in that 400 and look at how he finished this 200, you can see similarities. And I was explaining to the audience that when it comes on to a sprinter, short sprinter running a longer sprint, which is the 400, in the straightaway, they normally burn up, you call it, and they're begging for the line. They start to swim, losing their form and all of that. But with Oblique Seville, that wasn't the case. He held his form and he was actually motoring to the line. And that told me something from then, that this youth in a very good shape. You understand? And then he came back with this 200 and it was the same treatment.
Oblique, but coach, honestly, with that, me I think about the fact say this is the same Oblique, but it's still lifting weights, not even ready to really unleash the speed yet.
Yeah,
and the Oblique we are seeing now. It's, oh my god, I don't know. I did a video. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody told me in my comment section that I even started to speak in tongues. That's how excited I
was. The spirit came out.
Literally, Oblique of me speaking in tongues, so I'm excited. I'm so excited for what is to come. I just want to see more of these 200s. I don't want the guys to be rushing into the one. Yes, we know that your bread and butter is the one and you have super fast times there. But keep at the 2, man. Work on the 2. Get faster at the 2. Because the better you are at the 2 is the better you're going to be at the 1. I'm just so excited. I'm literally just so excited. And then there's Tia. wow. On the
Mm-hmm.
back of that performance last week, I'm kind of, shocked, because that 200-meter performance was not that impressive. You have to call a spade a spade. Those 200-meter performances weren't that impressive. So I was like, okay. She just came out of nowhere and just slapped me over the head, and I was like, okay, I'm in the conversation now. So when we start talking about the younger girls, I'm not even talking about the older ones that have been here for a while. I'm just talking about the Alanas and the Brianna Listons and everybody that you can think about. Finally, she's like, okay, I'm not just attaching my name to Tina. I'm here because I'm also fast. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what she did today. And yeah, I can't wait. And it's kind of making me wonder as well, considering that Tina finished ahead of Tia last week. It's kind of making me wonder then, okay, if you come out and so this week at the 100-meter, what Tina look like in the 100-meter, you know what I mean? That is giving me that vibe as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not really worried about Tina over the one. I'm just really concerned why the two looks, not that impressive.
But if you know anything about them, Tia was always the one that was always shine away from the 200 from her days at champs. So she not really like the 200 meters. So if Tina is beating her in the 200, that is inevitable, right? Come 100, and if you notice, she's improving because she ran her PB twice in this meet, hours apart, So obviously, something is happening, something good is happening for these athletes. And certainly, Missy she run up on Sasha Lee Fabs and run past Sasha Lee Fabs that are that no look normal,
That no look normal, because even what I was saying, like when I was watching it, I was saying, sometimes you're watching elite sprinters sprint and somebody is running up on them, they still have that momentum to carry them through the line ahead of the person that's running up on them.
Mm-hmm.
So Tia run up on Sasha Lee couldn't even stop it. You understand what I'm saying? So she just said, all right, do your thing, I make me do my thing still, I may finish it. Because Sasha Lee, I don't believe was, full out in that race still.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I don't believe she would have been able to prevent Tia from passing her. So that was interesting to see. It's unfortunate what happened in the finals. I don't know if Sasha Lee just didn't want to run or she was just fed up over the false starts. I don't know what was going on there. So I'm still a bit confused there because I still don't think Tia got the best run she could have gotten, because to me it looked as though, and I don't know if anybody else saw this, but to me it looked as though they thought the race was going to be called back, and then they realized, oh, we're still going, and then they had to keep going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I'm not sure.
So it's like the muscle memory for them just chipped in because it happened so many times. It's like they are tentative. They don't want to go all out and then they have to be called back. So it was kind of a stop and go for them in their minds. And they weren't too unsure. They weren't too sure about taking this race by the scuff of the neck. So I mean, Sasha Lee is a faster athlete in terms of time than Tia, but trust me, if you see Tia run up on her, boy, I tell her say it no look good, it no look good on her. But again, that was just to qualify for the final. So I mean, it might not be anything. But in the final again, she did not finish. So I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted to see a second look at it. I think I would have had a better judge of what was happening in the heat if I saw her run the finals, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But it's still early season, so I know at least Sasha Lee is also in 11-1 shape. You know what I mean? So that's good. That's a good start. That's a fantastic start. You know what I mean? This is faster than they've ever started the 100 meters any year, I believe.
Yeah.
So for me personally, sub 11s for them both. I mean, Sasha is already a sub 11 athlete, but I mean a better sub 11 than what she already has, right? So yeah, I think it's a good look. Even with just her Tia getting the better of her today, it was still good for both of them for me.
Yeah, definitely. And I was also talking. Yes, this is TXC track time. Alana Reid is training brain drain. We're not sure when she's gonna be opening her season, but I know she's training. Sasha Lee track diamond is say looks like she's in a 10-9 shape at the moment. When you flip back the script to the men's side as well, I I like what his name? Kadrian Golson. Yeah, we soon talk about Clark. 'Cause that is a fast
Oh,
200
okay.
for a quarter mile, I know. Anyways, KJ Golson opening season with a 10-1-1-8. Came out here today, looked good again. Hey, him form look like it changed, you know. Knees almost up in the chest, you know, man. You know that parallel knee to the ground is what you always want to see as a coach. And it looks that way. I don't know if he hurt anything by powering home so much in the first round, or he just wanted that fast run in the
I was
first
gonna
round.
talk about that. Go ahead.
Or
I
wanted
was
a
gonna talk
fast.
about that after the end.
Right. He probably wanted a fast run in the first round and just call it a night because he didn't want to go like 2 rounds after running a fast season opener. So these athletes are really looking good. Again, it is Olympic year, so everybody have to be in tip-top shape. Them can't itch, them can't falter, because if you slip, you slide, because right now everybody and their mother want to make it team, you know, man. So every man of
This
in
is
them
my
A
thought
game.
process when it comes to Adrian Golson and that 100 meters. The time was impressive. I didn't like the run.
Explain
I don't
that.
know. It looked too strained. I don't like when athletes look like they're running strained, especially when it's a heat when there's no pressure. Even if he's putting down the hammer, you can put down the hammer without looking strained. And I don't like when athletes look so tight. He looked a bit tight in the shoulders. I don't know if you saw that like mid race. I didn't like that part of his race. I love the time. I loved where he is right now. I just didn't like how he looked executing the race. If that makes sense.
It wasn't a bad execution for me. I thought he was in the first half of the race, he was a little bit comfortable, but I probably think that he heard the commentators talking about Javari Thomas coming up on him, so he probably start to step on the accelerator, which exert a lot of energy, and probably never want to do that in the first round. But for me, acceleration out of the blocks, drive phase in his lift phase, he didn't look unorthodox to me. Him never look like him a overstride to me. Him look more technical to me than last year, if you ask me. So from my perspective, I didn't see a crappy race from him.
No, I wouldn't say it was crappy. You're misunderstanding. I'm just saying, based on the round, I would prefer to see that type of performance not done looking, the way it looked. I don't know. It looked kind of strained.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying. Just the whole strained look, I didn't like the strained look about it, but I liked everything else about the performance, other than the fact that it kind of looked a bit strained. The other person that looked good in the 100 meters, I thought in the heats, even though there was just so much drama happening with the false starts, was, oh my gosh, his name is Taekwondo.
Yeah,
I like how
Taekwondo,
how he looked in the heat. Not sure what happened in the finals, but the stream looked like he cut. So I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to go back and watch Johnny's feed to see if I can catch the 100 finals, because I don't know what happened there. But I'm gonna have to go back and watch. But clearly the times weren't impressive, I don't think. Right. So I'm gonna need to go back and see what happened there. But I like what Taekwondo looked in the heat.
10:32 won it. I think it was Javari Thomas that won it, ahead of Ramon Barneswell. Yeah, but I mean, it was for the A final. You probably would have expected 10-1. I don't know if Tracy was in the race. I don't remember.
So that's why I was surprised when I saw the result, because I'm just saying to myself, I remember seeing the result flash on the screen for Johnny, but I didn't get to see the race itself. So I was like to myself, 10-3, based on what I saw Adrian Golson do and, Taekwondo, this should definitely be faster. So I wasn't sure what was going on, but I'd have to go back and watch the race. But I like those two athletes from the heat.
Yeah, man. Them look good for sure. So the thing look encouraging, man. Very encouraging. And this argues well going forward. I mean, listen, this is a coach's dream to see an athlete open. And someone they said that Tracy was false started in the finals.
Oh, he false started. Oh.
4 false start in the A final. Whoa. 3 more I was watching.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I never go back to the to when the race just have a start. I just look on the the start and the finish. Yes, so I mean, as I was saying, this is a coach's dream to see their athlete open this way. They are smiling.
Mm-hmm.
They might take out the books, make them notes and then jottings for training Monday. Um
Mm-hmm.
and probably a little talk to the athlete to let them know, because what normally these athletes go back to their coaches and ask them what did I do wrong and so forth, so that they can tell them where they messed up in the race, and that would be from a technical standpoint. And then the over distance now is when them probably tell them, say, yo, you have to go put in a lot more effort in that over distance run because it is needed so you can finish. So this is a good thing. Rashawn Clark now, trust me, the youth there will go far. Me say it from long time. Him will go far. He's a competitor. He's very competitive. He's strong. He's just having fun doing what he's doing. And you see this 20.6 going over to the four hurdles again. Oh my God, dangerous. And I like how his coach is prepared him, because he's not one dimensional. I think he's more working on his the speed component of him. He ran a 400, now he's running a 200. So the coach is basically preparing him in a way where that speed part of it comes out in his race because he's already strong. So I think it's a good setup that the coach is doing. O'Keel Stewart over there at Swept Track Club.
I don't know. Like when I look at an athlete that is multifaceted like that, it's hard to really gauge them in anything that they do. Really, like when I see Rashawn, I'm just excited to see what he's gonna do. I really set no, like sometimes you may put a cap, maybe not you, but for me, when
Yeah.
I'm looking at an athlete, kind of gauge them in my mind. I set a kind of expectation in my brain for
Mm-hmm.
an athlete. But when I see an athlete like Rashawn Clark, I actually don't, because they're so good at so many different things, and when you're just unbelievably talented, you just can't really put a cap on an athlete like that. You just have to sit back and watch and just enjoy the performances as they come. So when he runs, for me, I was actually shocked seeing him in the two. I was like, Rashawn in the two. I was like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So, and the run was phenomenal as well. I was like, okay. I'm like, wow, 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 wow. When you have such a generational talent, I just hope that, they just keep getting him stronger, because I realized that last year his issue was clearly not being able to manage 3 rounds running so fast. Right, so he needs that strength to make sure that when he goes to the Olympic Games. Sorry, because I do. I'm already calling him for the Olympic Games. I'm sorry, anybody else Jamaican out there? I love all of y'all. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, Rashad is making it to the Olympics. So next time around, when he gets to the Olympics, I want to see 3 solid rounds. Plus, also, if there's circuit races after that, I'd love to see him on the circuit as well, because last year he wasn't able to manage running on the circuit. So I want to see him on the circuit again next time, or this year, and run well against the top people in the world, the Warholms, the Ray Benjamins, the whoever is out there. Just,
Mm-hmm.
just go up against them, pound for pound, and then, walk away with a bag at the end of the day as well, because that also matters, because this is a job, and I want to see our athletes go out there and be able to earn as much as they can, right? So that's my biggest thing when it comes to Rashawn. Just not the fact that, he's going to be running well, but just being able to handle the season. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You really
Yeah.
remember Tibika, when it comes to Sharika, her first year doing the sprints, she
Mm-hmm.
wasn't able to handle the season. It's the same way. So I want him to build up that strength to be able to handle the season.
Yeah, man, definitely. That is well said. Yeah, good meet, exciting meet, except for the
It was.
false start and the callback. Listen, I understand though that they had this new camera thing where the athletes can go look back. I don't know if that was the issue that was causing all of these false start. I think they were using the electronic blocks, and those are very sensitive blocks. I don't know what was causing it, but it was atrocious to me, and kind of set away in terms of this callback, 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 callback.
I
Also,
don't think it's fair to blame the equipment or the starters, because genuinely when I was watching, some of those people were false starting. They were false starting. So what happened is that there are quite a few people that were false starting, and then the issue with the near misses that didn't really look like false starts that were called back, merged together, just looked like a whole mess. What I'm thinking going forward, they're probably gonna have to not let these people run under protest, because that ended up eating up a lot of time. By the time they actually go over there to go check camera and look, then come back and say, oh, make me run under protest, blah blah blah, has the co-fat. Just see them run them fast, start disqualify them, move on with them life. You know what I mean? And don't bother, because all of that is eating into time and making the meat not as visually attractive or appealing as it could be, because you're seeing 10,000 false starts and you're thinking, oh, it's the starter or the equipment. Some of them were false starts. Those people were legitimately false starting.
Yeah. But one of the things when me see with the meat here too, it's a very good meat, well-run meat in terms of timing. And even though you had a multiple false starts, they were still able to be on time with the meat. But I think it was a little bit too drawn out though. You have the gap between the races, especially the finals.
Yeah, the space.
They're too far and apart. You understand?
Did you watch from the beginning when they were doing the pre
the
what do they call it again?
The Paralympic.
The Paralympic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, those were drawn out even more.
Yep.
One thing though I have to say, and I love it with the Paralympics. I've been dying for Jamaica to actually take it seriously, and this is the first time. I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching track and field for a while, and I don't recall seeing a dedicated segment to seeing Paralympians, and I'm like, all right, weird thing, because I'm like,
a long time.
We're para people.
A long time, Bruce had that doing. It's been a while he has been doing this though for the Paralympics, man. All Paralympians. He has, even from all comers time, he has been doing it.
Yeah, but so many events, I'm saying, we're segmenting the T this and T that. I'm like, all right. Because I've wanted to learn about it for a while, but obviously I wasn't researching anything about it. But when it's visibly put in your face, you're gonna digest it. So seeing them talk about the tea this and the tea that, then yeah, I'm gonna be digesting it and learn more about it going forward for the future.
Yeah, but it has been happening before though, to be honest. From the all comers meet, they always have the first section dedicated to him. So I have to big up Bruce James and his team for continuously ensuring that there's inclusion for these people. You understand? I like it. And it just goes to show that, track and field is not only for the able-bodied individuals, it's also for the persons who are paraplegic. So definitely it is a good look.
It is a good look. Yep. It is an awesome look. It's fantastic. I didn't think going into this meet, to be fair, I would be this excited coming out. And I'm like, wow. And you know what? You know what is even more amazing? I can finally shut up some of those Americans that have been dying to shut up. And I'm not talking about the Americans in the chat. I'm talking about the American commentators that always overlook the Jamaicans in every conversation, every stream that I'm watching. It's like we don't exist. I'm like, bro, I'm sure you see us there. We are right there. Look over there, so we did it. You know what hurt me? When I was watching, the World Games, the World Indoors, and down to World Athletics was ignoring Akeem. I almost smashed my screen.
You see me talk about it in my stream. My blaze a look of fire upon them, man.
I almost smashed my screen. I was so mad.
Yeah, man, we blaze on fire, man. And then to outer man, all we need eat, and you don't see a photograph with Akeem. Yo, me I tell you, man. But
Kimani running me. Me gone. Coach.
Hey, hold on. Nobody can run you. Nobody can run you. Are you replace this too,
Mr. McGann.
Mr.
If he wants to talk, tell her to go over to her platform so we can continue. Hear what I'm saying? So we can continue our discourse. Me not even included.
Hey, me know I a bit thin skin for somebody comment them, Some people just have to ignore them. Them basically them must say them why you come live. You understand? That them must say.
No, all right. Let me just tell you before let me coach have say what he has to say. But before, let me just say I've been having internet problems, so I can load basic pages and stuff like that. But things that I use on a daily basis for my sports, I can't. It doesn't work. I've been trying to get the internet people to fix it. They said they know about the problem. They're trying to work on it with the techs, but the techs are taking 10 years, and there's no ETA on when this is exactly going to be resolved.
Wow.
So I'm just here sitting down, waiting for them to resolve it. But in the interim, I'm actually signing up for another service. So I don't know if that service is going to get sorted out for Champs. So I'm really on the edge with Champs because I don't even know how that's going to go with streaming as well. So that's why people haven't seen the streaming. I've been trying to tell you guys in videos that that's what's going on. So that's why you're not seeing me. You know what I mean? But I want to make sure that I'm back on screen so you guys can see me, and we can talk about track like usual. But yeah, anyway, that's what pretty much what's happening there.
When you hear that, people, Kimani, you hear that? So she now will come live. Anyways, I say 1 hour I do still, because this is my second stream for the night. So I got put on my head on my pillow. So big up yourself, T. Hope that internet thing sort out as quickly as possible, so you can, people them can see your face again, because people them like see your face and your expressions and all of these things.
It's my expressions.
All right, bless up yourself. I will talk.
Bye, later.
All right, people. So we're gonna end the show right now. Big up on yourself. Thanks very much for tuning into another show again. Exciting conversation, exciting times ahead. We definitely know so we're not gonna there with it to the end. Now we'll stick to the end like Chucky. Don't. Until next time, stay safe. Peace out.